and let it stand 2 hours. Stir occasionally with a fork to separate the lumps. Put in a farina kettle with 1.5 pints water. Slice 3 tart apples and put it in with the tapioca, together with sugar to sweeten to taste. Stir all together and cook until the apples are soft and the tapioca clear. Serve hot or cold. Peaches may be used in place of the apple. Serve with cream. Tapioca Soufflé. Soak 3 tablespoonfuls pearl tapioca in water to cover for 3 or 4 hours. Then add a quart of milk and cook until the tapioca is perfectly clear and the milk thickened. It will take about 20 minutes, and unless you use the farina kettle, must be stirred constantly. Add the yolks of 4 eggs beaten with 2/3 cup sugar and cook 2 or 3 minutes, stirring steadily. Whip the whites of 4 eggs to a stiff froth. Fold through the cooked cream and take directly from the fire. Flavor with lemon or vanilla and bake in a moderate oven for 25 minutes. Chill and serve. This may also be served as a pudding without the final baking. Whole wheat pudding. Put 1 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of molasses, 2 cups of graham or whole wheat flour, 1 cup of chopped raisins, and half a saltspoon of salt into a bowl, and add 1 level teaspoon of soda, dissolved in a tablespoon of warm water. Beat hard for 3 minutes. Pour the thin batter into a buttered pudding mold and steam 2½ hours. Serve with a lemon sauce or cream. Sauces for puddings. Fruit syrup sauce. 1 cup fruit syrup, 1/2 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon butter. Use the syrup from apricots, peaches, cherries, quinces, or any fruit you prefer. The amount of sugar will depend upon the acidity of the fruit. Mix the cornstarch with the sugar, add the syrup, and boil all together 5 minutes. Add the butter last. Lemon sauce. Grate the rind and squeeze the juice of 1 lemon. Mix together 3 teaspoons cornstarch, 1 cup of sugar, and 2 cups of boiling water, and cook 10 minutes, stirring constantly. Add the lemon rind and juice and 1 teaspoon of butter. Lemon sauce. Mix 3 dessert spoons of cornstarch with 1 cup of sugar, pinch of salt, in a saucepan. Pour on 2 cups boiling water and stir quickly as it thickens. When it is smooth, set it back where it will simply bubble and simmer, and stir occasionally. Add the grated rind and juice of 1 lemon and 1 rounding tablespoon butter. If this is too thick, add more hot water as it thickens in cooling, and you want it thin enough to pour easily. Lemon sauce. Mix 3 tablespoons of cornstarch with 1 cup of cold water and turn on 1 cup of boiling water. Boil 10 minutes. Then add 1 cup of sugar, the juice and grated yellow rind of 1 lemon, and 2 rounding tablespoons of butter. Lemon sauce for fritters. Mix 4 level teaspoons of cornstarch with 1 cup of sugar, and stir at once into 2 cups of boiling water. Add the juice and grated yellow rind of 1 lemon and cook 6 minutes. Add 3 level tablespoons of butter. Orange sauce No. 1. Mix 1½ tablespoons of cornstarch with 1 cup of sugar and stir it into 1 pint of boiling water. Let it cook quickly and stir as it thickens, and after 10 minutes add 2 tablespoons of butter and 1/2 cup of orange juice. Cook 2 minutes longer, then serve. Orange sauce No. 2. Chip the yellow rind from an orange and squeeze the juice over it. Let stand half an hour. Stir 1/4 cup of flour into 1 cup of sugar, and turn into 2 cups of boiling water. Cook 10 minutes, add a pinch of salt, the orange rind and juice, stir, and strain. Raspberry sauce for ice cream. If you think that a good ice cream is not yet quite fine enough, pour a raspberry sauce over each portion as served. Add 1/4 cup of sugar to 1 cup of raspberry juice, prepared as for jelly making, and simmer 5 minutes. Add a rounding teaspoon of arrowroot, made smooth, in 1 tablespoon of cold water, and cook 5 minutes. Now add 1 tablespoon of strained lemon juice, and let boil up once. Sauce for cherry pudding. Pour 2 cups of cherry juice, or juice and water, into a saucepan. Stir in 3 level tablespoons of cornstarch, and cook 15 minutes. Add 2/3 cup of sugar and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Sauce for batter pudding. Beat together in a bowl 3 rounding tablespoons of sugar, 2 level tablespoons of butter, and 1 of flour. When the mixture is white, add 1/2 cup of boiling water, and stir until all is well melted. Add a little lemon juice and serve. Sauce for puddings. Beat the whites of 3 eggs until stiff, add 1/2 cup powdered sugar, and the grated yellow rind of half a lemon. Pour on slowly 1 cup of boiling water, stirring all the time, and the sauce is ready to serve. Strawberry sauce. Beat together 1/2 cupful of butter and a cup of sugar until white and light. The success of this sauce depends upon the long beating. Add to the creamed butter and sugar the stiffly whipped white of an egg and a cupful of strawberries mashed to a pulp. Beverages. Cocoa with whipped cream. Heat 4 cups of milk to the scalding point over hot water, or in a double boiler. Milk should be heated by direct contact with the fire. Mix a few grains of salt, 3 level tablespoons of cocoa, and 1/4 cup of sugar to a paste with a little of the milk. Then add 3/4 cup of boiling water and boil 1 minute. Add to the hot milk and beat 2 minutes by the clock. Serve with a tablespoon of beaten or whipped cream on top of each cup. Currant julep. Pick over currants and measure 2 cups. Mash them and pour on 2 cups of cold water. Strain and chill the juice. Put 1 tablespoon of simple syrup in a tall glass, add 3 bruised fresh mint leaves, and fill with the currant juice. Add 3 or 4 perfect raspberries and serve. The syrup is made by simmering for 20 minutes, 1 cup of sugar and 2 of water. Currant shrub. Pick over and mash 2 quarts of ripe currants. Add 1 pint of vinegar and let stand overnight. Set on the range and bring to the boiling point. Then strain twice. Measure the clear liquid and allow 1 cup of sugar to each cup of liquid. Simmer 20 minutes and seal in bottles. Raspberry shrub. Put 1 quart of ripe raspberries in a bowl. Add 2 cups of vinegar. Mash the berries slightly and let stand overnight. In the morning, scald and strain until clear. Measure, and to each cup of juice add 1 cup of sugar. Boil 20 minutes and seal. Strawberry syrup. Pick over, rinse,